What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lads Footy Show. I'm your host, Sebastian. I'm here with my co-host,
Diego.
Hera.
Keeks.
and we have a special guest today, our friend Bert from Mexico. Go ahead and introduce yourself a bit before we start the show.
My name's actually Beto, but yeah, I'm just here today to talk about. Well, I'm an Arsenal fan, and you guys will see that we're going to preview the Arsenal and Spurs game.
Yep. You already
why
brought
he's
it up,
here.
so let's get straight to the
Right
first
into
topic.
it. Come on.
Spurs versus Arsenal this Thursday at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And I don't remember the last time a North London derby is going to be this meaningful, this vital since ever.
I don't remember the last time this
'cause
game was as important.
Obviously, North London derbies are big, but this one's for Champions League football next year.
3 games.
The
until
bragging
game.
rights are going to be insane for next year. So,
Gonna be quite crazy, isn't it?
yeah, Arsenal clinch UCL football with a win. We could clinch it at Tottenham Hotspur
Like
Stadium.
final, like for sure.
Yeah, we'd
Yep.
be confirmed mathematically. We're
We kick them
Confirmed.
out of the Champions League.
And we could still finish third.
third. It
above
depends on Chelsea, who's been on a decline
Chelsea have
since
been ass
their loss to
Madrid,
Arsenal.
bro.
Who's
Since
the next
Madrid,
game?
actually. Yeah.
Madrid.
What happened?
Who's their next game? Watford, I think.
Watford.
That's Everton that game.
Chelsea's next game is against Leeds
Leeds.
away.
Leeds are fighting.
And Leeds are fighting
And Leeds
for
are-
relegation. So I wouldn't be surprised if Leeds win.
That is
based
true.
off of Chelsea's current form. But Arsenal on a 4-game win streak. And Eddie Nketiah scored a brace last weekend versus Leeds against his old club. Arsenal looking really solid with Mohamed El-Neni in the center midfield.
Damn, what a turnaround for his career.
Bro,
You know, they're looking to extend him already.
Oh yeah,
I think
mean-
it's because I think Arteta gave him a lot of confidence, telling him a lot of our players are injured right now, and I need you to step up. After his performance, was he doing good in the Nations Cup or whatever with Egypt? I mean,
I didn't watch much of it, but he was starting.
He was in team of the tournament. I probably ever since then, you perform for your country. I need you to step up for us.
Yeah,
We
because
wanna make the
even in
Champions.
January, they were considering sending him off on loan, and he comes back from the tournament, and he's filling in the spot. Partey's out, and
If you look at El-Neni's career at Arsenal while Arteta's been manager, has he ever had a bad game that costed a game?
No.
costed no, but he's had below average performances.
Yeah, but he deserves to get that contract just as a squad rotation player for next
Yeah.
year. He deserves
which
it.
we will need. Arsenal will need.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
He reminds me of Nacho. As like Mr. Reliable. How Nacho used to just slot in.
Left center back, left back.
Give you a good enough game.
Yeah, that is
Left
true.
mid.
just like James Milner, just like players like
Yeah.
that.
He's our James Milner of this team.
They'll do the job.
Yeah, always there. And then we go with Spurs now. Spurs looked very solid against Liverpool at Anfield last weekend. It pisses me off. They fucking gained the point. For Liverpool, it's obviously disappointment because they're fighting for
Deserve
the
point. I think
Premier League title.
they deserve 3 points.
You think so?
It was a good game though.
I mean, Spurs did what they had to do. They went there, they played defensively, and Liverpool
on the
struggled.
break.
Yeah.
Trent disaster class. I mean, I'm not surprised to be honest, bro.
A lot of
Yeah, but if you see this game, this is a must win for both teams. Conte. I think this game decides Conte's future.
You think he'll win?
I think if he doesn't qualify for the Champions League, I think he's out. He's very demanding. He's very like that. And I've heard rumors about the PSG spot opening up for him.
I see him managing Italy. I'm not gonna lie, especially if Italy get to go to the World Cup because of the Ukraine. And
They
all
haven't
that.
even decided that, huh? And that is
They
true.
can still make it.
But I mean, Arsenal, as an Arsenal fan, you want every game to be won right away. And especially this game, this will automatically, like we said, would clinch that top 4 spot.
And since I brought up Nketiah earlier,
real quick, he already has more non-penalty goals than Lacazette.
I was gonna bring Lacazette.
Jesus Christ.
Would you still start Nketiah over Lacazette, even though Lacazette is more experienced in North
He's in
London
form.
derbies, and
He's
he
in
always
form.
plays good against Spurs?
That
He's
is
in
true.
form. You have to start him for. I think you have to start him against Spurs because he's in form. Personally, for
I
me,
think he deserves a chance. I mean, what is that? That's 4 goals in 6 games.
Yeah,
Brace against
Crazy.
Chelsea, brace against Leeds.
He's done it against the big teams.
that is true. And we need the points. That is true.
Those goals they matter. All those
And
goals.
if I feel like if it wasn't for these 2 goals he scored this weekend, I think Lacazette maybe would have had the spot over him because against the experience he has playing in the versus Spurs, he's always put in solid performances. But we'll see what Arteta does.
what should we expect from Tottenham? How do you think they're gonna play? You think it's play the
Aggressive.
counterattack also?
No,
like,
aggressive.
They need the win.
Aggressive.
They need the win. They have to come at us,
Yeah.
which is going to fall into Arsenal's favor. Because we have the likes of Martinelli who could hit him on the break, and Nketiah, who's really quick, hit him on the break. honestly, they're gonna play into our hands because they have to win. We could go in there, get a point, works for us.
Well, and since you brought up Martinelli, that first half against Leeds, man could have easily had like
the second half too.
In general, us against Leeds in that first half, we could have been up 6-0.
Yeah, I was like, we almost sold the 2-1.
Yeah, it would have been actually
devastating.
You guys had a clear chance because Erling got a red card, right?
Well, that was a murder, bro. That was a murder scene right there.
The fact that the ref had to go to VAR
to check it.
It's ridiculous.
Hey, but that's how the refs are for against Arsenal. That's the agenda.
Ridiculous.
Attempted murder right there, bro. That was a disgusting challenge.
Stands up and everything.
But from Arsenal, what do we expect?
We're gonna play our game. We don't really switch our tactics for any team. Look against Liverpool, we still played our game.
We go toe to toe against Man City, and it almost paid off.
Yeah, same lineup. ESR won't
The
start.
only thing is the chances that we create need to go in goal. We need to finish all of our chances.
I don't think we'll get that many chances in this game.
That, and if Arsenal go concede first,
it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough, man. You don't know.
And in their home, the atmosphere is gonna be insane.
Atmosphere is gonna be
because how much this game means.
That's the thing that worries me too. That this is the first game that Arsenal's gonna play with fans in their new stadium.
Yeah, in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
A lot of our players are kids. So how they're gonna react, we don't know.
Son always balls out against Arsenal. He loves a derby.
Yeah. Tomiyasu did get him out the game last time, but Tomiyasu gonna be playing left back.
I think I saw something where Tomiyasu was gonna shift right because Cedric and Son is not a match we want.
I wouldn't want to see that.
I think
Son's gonna smoke him.
But then you have Kulusevski on the other side.
Son's more of a threat, honestly.
The thing is Kulusevski drops lower than Son.
Kulusevski goes in to receive the ball.
Yeah,
he's the one that carries it.
And Son and Kane run in behind
Cedric the other way. Freedom to go forward.
Yeah. But I think Nuno Tavares starts.
No, the bragging rights are gonna be crazy, bro. It sucks that we don't have a Tottenham fan in our
thank God
friend group.
Thank God we don't have a Tottenham fan. Oh my God.
But this game is gonna mean a lot. Let's get straight to the predictions then. Let's go with Seb since he's a neutral, I guess you could say.
No idea. I think I'm just gonna go 2-1 to Spurs. I have no idea. If I'm being totally honest.
Bert.
I think it's gonna be a very, very close game, honestly. If it's not a draw, I feel like Arsenal edge it really late on 2-1.
Geeks. Talking to the mic.
Based on more so that game against Liverpool at Anfield, I say Spurs 2-0 at home.
I got a 2-2 draw. There's going to be goals from both sides.
Same 2-2 draw.
So what happens if they draw?
If they draw, we're still good. The thing is, if Arsenal lose, they have Newcastle away, which is not easy.
And we have Everton at home.
We're
still playing for.
Are Newcastle undefeated in their
for the past like 6 games?
Yes.
Liverpool beat them.
What will help us is that Newcastle have lost their last 2 games, and they were
by big goals. Yeah, big margins. 5-0 against City.
Honestly, they were lucky to not concede more against Liverpool. Because honestly, after they conceded that first goal, they just sat back and said, let's not get a beat down. They didn't even attempt to attack Liverpool.
Yeah. But the difference is, like I said, Arsenal have to go away at Newcastle and then receive Everton, which is going to be a tough game at Everton.
Those are the last 2 games,
Everton, last 2 games. But Spurs have Norwich and Burnley. Norwich have nothing else to play, but Burnley does.
Remember that
but even then,
Burnley could do the double.
Burnley could do a double, but Spurs will be at home and they're not going to lose that game.
Yeah. And then also, stay tuned for the reaction video. We're gonna obviously we can't miss out. That. We're Arsenal fans here.
Thursday.
Yep. And now let's get to the next game. Liverpool draw versus Spurs at Anfield. Fucking surprising. I did not expect that at all.
No.
I expected an easy like 2-0 minimum from Liverpool. What?
Before the game started, I did expect also Liverpool to do a beating at least.
Yeah.
But once I saw how the game was going, I was like, nah, man, Spurs and Conte, they're gonna pull something like how they did against Leicester. That game was lost, and in 2 minutes they win the game.
It really looked like Liverpool stole a 1 point more than Spurs.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Liverpool,
by far.
If Spurs weren't even convincing that much, they only had like, how many chances did they have the whole game?
Hey, but it's not about chances.
They had like 3 clear ones, honestly.
No, Liverpool had all the possession. They looked more of the threat, obviously.
Yeah.
If Spurs were to win, they would have been very surprising.
Yeah, Liverpool looked like they were going to score. obviously more often than Spurs because obviously they had the ball more. They were creating. They were putting balls in.
But it wasn't even convincing because let me look at the Luis Diaz goal. It was such a lucky goal.
Lucky.
But he had like 4 of those in that game. He had 4 of those.
Well,
where he gets it,
he always
and
does
shoots.
that though. He always does that.
He's
Though.
shooting.
Like, he's gonna do that.
3 of those at half.
Literally.
You said Spurs didn't have any open chances, but did Liverpool have any open chances?
No, it was
either.
pretty.
Spurs sit back and they sit back so well. Romero had a game.
Romero had a
Davies had a great
game.
block on Salah's shot.
Mm-hmm.
They had a good ass game. The 3 center back with Dyer too. Even surprisingly, Emerson had a solid game going up and down.
That's been Emerson's best game for Tottenham.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he had no
been-
mistakes.
Horrific all season, and then I don't know how he pulled that out.
Yeah.
He was arguably one of Tottenham's best players that game.
And Heung-min Son, 20 goals this year, non-penalties. He has the most goals.
Not a
It's
single penalty.
practically average at this point. For him.
He does it every season, man. You know what I've noticed at Spurs? Son rarely gets injuries like that.
He's a very healthy.
He got injured
Yeah.
last year in North London Derby, remember? I mean, won.
But what was
At
the
home?
injury? But what was the injury though? Was it a muscle injury or?
Yeah, I think Gabriel clamped him or something.
I don't remember him
I was
sitting off.
I
celebrating.
highly doubt that.
I was celebrating. No, he did.
Yeah, but Spurs are tough to beat when they sit back like that.
Luis Diaz again. Fucking
Lord and Savior.
proving to be best winter signing. No debate.
Probably, yeah.
Nothing. No one comes close. At first, we had our little talks and debates of who and who.
And at the
But-
time, Aubameyang, Kulusevski, Vlahovic, all
Ferran.
these guys. But now he's gapped all of them, to be honest.
Who's
I think
Vlahovic?
Kulusevski probably has more stats than him. But
Because he's been starting more.
yeah, the impact Diaz has brought to Liverpool is more valuable than Kulusevski.
I think Kulusevski is gonna get purchased by Spurs. Actually,
Yeah, he has to. That farm 3 is absurd. And Harry Kane is most likely going to stay because of the Haaland news. So,
yeah. He's not gonna go to Man U. Fuck
I
no.
don't think anyone will pick him up.
Yeah,
no.
It's too expensive.
You put Romero and Davies masterclass?
yeah.
I saw Romero play good. I didn't really see
Davies was solid.
I think
you
Davies
couldn't have
had
asked more.
He had a very important block in the game. I'm not sure.
The Salah one.
Yeah,
The Salah.
against Salah.
Salah.
Yeah.
He cut in. He kept going. Speaking about Salah, out of form.
Very.
No,
I say it's an emotional thing.
because
I think it pretty much started when he lost AFCON. And
Yeah.
then getting knocked out of the World Cup right after that. I think it's really just
within a month,
it's had an emotional effect on him.
Both to Senegal, no?
Mm-hmm.
and then
Your teammate.
Salah's form dipped,
Mane.
and Mane skyrocketed.
Incredible, man.
Mm-hmm. Trent Alexander-Arnold, several turnovers.
Average.
That's the bad thing about him. He always tends
A
to
lot
do
of
that
turnover.
shit.
And then on the goal that they conceded, no aggression, nothing. He literally backed off Kane.
Where was that?
But what is that? What is that defending? Oh my god. He's
Well, they should know that Kane is always gonna drop for the ball and then look for the fucking wingers every time.
It's like every Liverpool game we talk about, it's always
Just-
Trent just being average.
when they concede. Yeah, when they concede. That is true.
Being so average. Or below average, to be honest. As a right
Defensively.
you can defend. As a fullback, you can't be useless in defense.
And that's why he plays next to Joe Matip and Virgil van
That's why
Dijk.
Klopp has his tactics, set up, knowing that Trent can't defend.
Yeah.
Man City are now 3 points clear with 3 games remaining. Was that it? That's the title for them?
What was that?
Probably.
Is that Man City's title right there?
Yeah.
Now that they dropped points.
That was 4 points.
Oh, 4 points?
4 points difference.
4-goal difference as well.
No, 3 point difference, bro.
No, Man City were waiting for Liverpool to slip up, no, aren't they?
No, they're the same points.
5 point difference. No.
Yeah.
No, 3 point difference.
3 point difference.
Yeah.
3 point difference.
Goal difference is 4, right?
The goal difference is 4 because they scored 5. Before it was, I think it was like 1 or something like that.
Played?
Yep, 35.
Yeah, but Liverpool have been dropping in goals. Like how we mentioned Salah and Jota and Mane. Jota was scoring plenty of goals. He had 15 goals up until February.
He's been on a dry spell.
Yeah, ever since Diaz started coming in, though.
Yeah, Diaz
He started taking minutes away from him. And like how we mentioned, Son has 20 goals, only 2 behind Salah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see why Son wouldn't be able to take him over.
Yeah.
Talk it to the mic.
Quite frankly. See, I think Salah's dropping form will probably end. We'll probably continue for the rest of the season. Kind of sucks.
He can choke the top scorer, though, in the
Yeah.
Golden Boot.
I think he will, quite frankly. Just the way he's been performing, I just don't think it'll fix up in the 3 games that are left.
Last season, Kane finished top scorer. This season, maybe Son, and they probably still won't get Champions
Yeah,
League.
it will have to be Son because Ronaldo.
He's done.
He's not gonna try no more.
Yeah, Ronaldo has 18, Son has 20, and Salah has 22.
And that's very realistic for Son because he has to do a masterclass against Arsenal. Yeah, man, Kane. If they have any chance of winning.
Man, that's going to be such a good game.
And then
And we brought up Ronaldo, so let's bring up
Man U.
Brighton versus Man U. 4-0 at the MX.
Embarrassing.
This is Brian's first win against a top 6 team. Or like first blowout win at home.
They beat Arsenal.
There was
3-0.
There was so many
at the Emirates.
broken or something about that home game. It was embarrassing.
I think that's Ronaldo's like third highest defeat ever. The first one was against Barca. The second one was I can't remember, and the third one was against Brighton.
2 against Liverpool.
2 against Liverpool.
Brian had the third worst home record this season. Only Norwich and Watford had worse records at home, and they're getting relegated. And y'all managed to lose 4-0.
Another dreadful performance for Man U, man.
Yeah.
How do they do it so often? There's just like no one wants to play or what?
You know what? There's so much going on in terms of all around the club. Like everybody's kind of like, I think the players have got too much say in it, like I've already said. And at this point, they're like, wow, we already got a new manager next season.
Yeah, they're done.
We're not. We don't even qualify for nothing. Like they practically don't give a shit.
Current managers already has his next club, Austria. Ragnick.
Yeah, and apparently he's gonna be still like under management, I guess, with Ten Hag or something. I don't know what that.
He's gonna
means,
be like
but
director of football, so he's basically just gonna look over everything.
Which is what he's better at than being a manager,
Yeah.
to be honest.
This was the 6th game. Man U conceded 4 more goals this season. 5-0 for Liverpool, 4-0 Liverpool, 4-1 City, 4-2 Leicester, 4-1 Watford, and then 4-0
Brian.
4-1 Watford.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my.
That's when Dennis was balling.
Yeah.
Watford had the worst home record too, dude.
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah.
do. Watford.
Norwich and
That's when they were walling though. They
That we mentioned, Brian had the third worst home record this season. Only Norwich and Watford had worse records at them, and they're getting relegated.
What's your opinion on Bruno? Because you said he's better than Ozil.
He's a quarantine player.
Nah.
Bro, Bruno's fucking ass.
I think it's
Bruno sucked,
Ronaldo
bro.
coming had a big impact on him because he's not the main man anymore.
He's
I mean, he
ass.
should still be
That's
the main
not an
man
excuse.
because Ronaldo was shit.
he's ass.
He's on another 4-year contract. He'll be back.
He's just out of form.
I'm kind of doing what Seb's doing. I'm kind of just wiping the season off with a clean slate.
With Barca, that's what I said at the beginning of the season.
Whole new team coming in. I see a lot of changes coming.
But it's gonna be hard to glue the whole squad together if you guys bring in 8 players. If you guys sell 7 players all
Which
this
is
shit.
why
It's
I'm fine with not
definitely-
making Champions League this year.
It's definitely gonna take some time.
It is going to take some time, but it's also why I'm glad we're not in Champions League. Because I do understand that Ten Hag has a project and it's not going to happen in one season.
Do you think this project will be like resembled to Mikel Arteta's project with Arsenal?
No.
No, I don't think Ten Hag really
'Cause-
likes using youngsters as much. And quite frankly, our players aren't good enough. Ten Hag will reach into the
Ten Hag-
here and there.
Ten-
He's definitely...
Ten Hag has an
team.
easier job than Arteta had at the
Because
start.
it's gonna be a
Also
massive.
easier.
It's gonna be a massive clear out. There's so many players who are running out of contract.
No, but you said Ten Hag doesn't work with youngsters. His whole Ajax team is full of
He's
youngsters.
not going to work with the United youngsters. He's gonna wipe the shit out of that club.
Yeah, he is gonna wipe complete Ram. But the difference between Ten Hag and Arteta is one has funds and one has
Then a great youth academy. The other one
has a good youth academy.
A good academy, but he needed to build out of that shit, man.
Yeah.
He needed to look. And it worked. It worked very well.
Arteta came into our academy, pulled players, and manages them to play how they're playing right now.
Bro, you look back, almost all of Arteta's decisions have been spot on, bro.
Selling
You
about
look
me.
back, what has Arteta done wrong?
Nothing. Even benching Pepe,
Look at all the players.
people would
I feel like there hasn't been like any like major like
Like, what the hell is he
like-
doing?
Yeah, well, there was moments in the season like obviously like he's still a young manager, he's learning, but like there's been some decisions where like putting like Granit Xhaka left back. I think
That shit's
like,
worked.
it's fine. It's fine because
it's worked at times, but like it was versus Southampton, and like we had no midfield, and I think he's like
Yeah.
actually learning that like you know what, like he needs to like have trust into the players that he already has to his disposal. Instead of like throwing players out of position, I feel like he's giving more trust into Nuno Tavares and like,
No, but Tavares at the time was fucking terrible.
no, yeah,
Position.
but
But remember, he was Xhaka left back like 2 seasons ago when we tied to Chelsea 2-2 at the bridge. We had 10 players. No, we got 2 red cards that game, didn't we?
no, it was one.
Leno or David
No, it
Luiz?
was David Luiz.
Yeah.
David Luiz.
When Bellerin scored.
Yeah, but notice his decisions.
he's
The
fucked.
players he's gotten rid of: Mustafi, Socrates,
Luiz.
David Luiz,
Willian.
Willian was That was probably one of his worst.
That was
decisions.
Worst decisions.
That is
true.
But he got rid of him. Who else? Fucking Aubameyang. Aubameyang's massive. He was a club captain, highest paid person. He was the face of the club. Got rid of him.
Everything.
He said, "Fuck off! I don't like your attitude." And
Pepe,
left.
72 million, and he benches him. You know.
Doesn't play.
But what do you do with Maitland-Niles and Guendouzi when they come back?
Guendouzi, no.
Guendouzi is done.
I don't. If I was Marseille, I wouldn't buy him for 30 million. Just
Marseille,
because-
he's already done.
It is
Marseille's
already?
There was
Guendouzi is no longer Arsenal player.
There was a clause that if he plays or he starts like a certain amount of games that they
I remember reading
it's an
that.
obligation, and they like
He's practically
since like
played all
since
season.
January I think they had.
The only thing I'm so concerned about with Arsenal and Arteta is his situation and how he dealt with Saliba.
Yeah, Saliba deserves to be in this team. I
Team
don't
of the
know if
season
he
for
slots
League
right
One.
in the starter position,
I don't think he slots in right.
but look at his fucking team of the season probably
Numbers.
in League One.
He's ranked in tackles like top 5 in
Yeah,
the
he's
league.
one of the best youngsters in Europe right now.
He's already gotten his chance with the French national team,
Friends
too.
call up. Yep.
Even if he doesn't start, we need the depth for the Champions League if Arsenal manage to qualify.
It's literally just holding, and maybe Pablo Mari if he comes back. But I don't
'Cause
see him.
can't-
playing.
I doubt it
Holding-
because there was an interview where Pablo Mari was like, yeah, he wants to stay at Udinese.
So what's actually the deal with Saliba? Does Arteta just not want him at all?
I don't know. It's more
I want
personal. I
him.
feel like it's personal.
Since
I
the
want him,
passing
bro.
Of his parents, apparently that they felt that it was the right decision to have him in his home country. So I guess he was like near family and all that. But I mean,
I think now's the time to bring
I'll be very upset
yeah.
if we get rid of
That's
him,
like
bro.
3 seasons.
That's a
he's been
fucking
out.
it's 2
gem right there,
seasons
bro.
now, yeah. If we let him go, it's honestly like
That's a gem.
Mikel Arteta needs to explain
Yeah.
what
He
happened.
needs to make up his mind. He needs to make a decision now.
Now, Arteta also gave ESR and Saka the 10 and the 7 shirt. When he gave Saka the 7 shirt, I was like,
I saw
I
it
don't
coming.
know.
I saw it coming.
he's I don't know if he's at that level yet, but look how much he's proven to be. Same with ESR, he doesn't start, but when he fucking plays, all these stats he's getting this year.
Off the bench, man.
Yeah.
We need the depth, though. We're going to need
Silky
the
player.
depth.
All right, now back to Man United because we were talking about Man United.
Yeah.
Not Arsenal. Christ.
Arsenal's just better, bro.
Or maybe we should just move on to Everton.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Everton.
All right, Everton win again. It was
Crazy.
away, no? At Leicester.
Away at Leicester, man.
King Power
2-1.
Stadium. Everton with the massive 2-1 away win versus Leicester. Last week they beat Chelsea and now
And now Leicester.
you put that shit again. Now they're currently safe at 16th with 1 game in hand. Upcoming games are against Watford away, massive game. Brentford at home, Palace at home, Arsenal away. And yep, those are the 4 games.
It's a very favorable run. Don't you think?
It is. I think they can pull off 6 points.
Yeah.
I mean, Watford. I think
Watford, we got nothing
Watford
to
are
lose.
so bad at home. Like always
Worst
have
record, yeah.
worst record, and then
They could get Brentford because Brentford
and-
have nothing to play
and
for.
they could
no
get
more.
Brentford at home because the Goodison Park, man, with Brentford.
They're a little too far out though, man, to catch up and not get relegated. I think Watford and Norwich are for sure done.
No, yeah, definitely. It's
Palace at home too. It'll be back-to-back home games from Brentford to Palace.
gonna be a very hard game though.
Yeah,
And Palace have fell off recently as well.
Yep.
They're not as good as they used to be
that
in
is true.
the middle of the season.
Currently sitting 10th place right now.
Who do you guys think is most likely to get relegated? Leeds or Everton?
Leeds.
Leeds.
It's tough.
Burnley.
It just looks like Rafinha.
Burnley?
I feel Burnley will go down and Leeds will survive.
Just for sacking Sean Dice, I think they should get sacked. Like, they should get relegated. That's fucked up.
But don't you think that decision worked though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been. They've gotten good results.
So I think Dyche.
Only 1 loss in the last 5.
And it's the best Burnley with the player coach, isn't he? He's player coach right
Yeah.
now.
Burnley have only lost 1 game in the last 5. Same with Everton.
I feel like if Burnley do go down, it's gonna be one of those that why'd you sack Sean Dice? He's proven to get Burnley out of relegation, but I feel like if they stay up, then it's gonna be like
Oh, it was a
Like the
blessing in
greatest
disguise. Yeah.
If they go down, you think they bring back Sean Dyche next year?
Nah.
No,
That'd be
Sean Dyche
would reject that shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
hell no.
But where would Sean Dyche? He would probably go to the
But I
championship.
think Burnley
or-
would have enough to come back straight.
I feel like, yeah, Sean Dyche next year will be a manager that, okay, this team looks like they're struggling. They're going to go down. He comes in mid-season. Sean
that's
Dyche.
that's the type of manager he is. With no funds, he's done it.
Yeah. It's like Sam Allardyce. and all
4-4-2
those-
classic. I mean,
Yeah,
how could you go wrong with
Roy
that?
Hodgson, Sam Allardyce.
Brexit, innit?
Yeah.
Brexit.
If Everton go down and they, you think they sack Lampard?
No, because
No, that would be good for Lampard if he relegates and he has a team for the whole season.
Look what he did at Derby with Mason Mount. and all
I
that.
think it would be really unfair they sack him because they brought him into the situation. They
Yeah.
brought him into a relegation
they
battle.
kinda
And
threw him under the, that'd be throwing him under the bus if they would have sacked him.
Especially because he doesn't have experience with the relegation battle. He has experience of bringing teams up, which he almost did with Derby, like you just said, but he doesn't have experience with teams that are about to be relegated pretty
Yeah, but do you guys see Everton surviving?
They have to, bro. That team is too good to go down.
to go down.
Not tactically, but individually with their players, they have a lot of good players.
Do you guys want Everton to go down?
No. Everton is a Premier League.
Nah,
I want Everton to go down.
I'd rather see Burnley go down.
Everton have been in the Prem for so long.
I want Everton to go down.
What individual players do they have?
Where we struggle to beat them at Goodson Park.
Wait, you said what?
What players do they have that are too good to go down? Obviously, Pickford is a
Pickford, Richarlison, Gordon. I feel like they go down. Gordon goes to like
Gordon goes to the
top 10
championship.
club.
His stats going to be insane.
No, someone gets him from the top 10.
Everton deserves to go down. Terrible business management. Why would you pick up Rafa Benitez?
Yeah,
you literally put a hole. You dug a hole into your team, into your whole club. Bad transfers that they've had, like with the loans from Gomez and then signing him, Yeremina, tons of players, tons of players.
Honestly,
Digne was sold.
I think that was
stupid because Benitez didn't want him. He sold him, and they got a new manager a couple weeks later.
They're probably better off with just Duncan Ferguson, just for like to keep them up.
Every time he's come in as what is it called, like
interim?
Yeah, as an interim, he's done a good job. They win, but they always bring in someone else and they get sacked right away.
And what's up with Calvert-Lewin? Is he injured?
He's injured.
Yeah, he's just got back.
Jesus, man.
But that's what happens when you do bad business in the Prem.
I mean,
bad decisions making.
It's Madrid's fault, bro. They're to blame for everything. They fucking
Carlo Ancelotti's in.
Look at the difference from Carlo Ancelotti and Everton.
Because Carlo Ancelotti is a good coach. Oh shit! I'm just kidding. I mean, I liked watching him with James last year.
It was good to see that team.
I would actually wake up early for those games.
I woke up early to watch Everton, bro.
They were exciting. They were exciting.
James.
Yeah, Doucouré, man.
That was a sick ass midfield.
That was high hopes because that midfield came on. They're like, damn, they look sick playing together, and they kind of just kept going up.
They were tipped to like finish in a European spot, but it's just gone like
straight
went down
sideways.
Not even downhill. That shit hit a cliff.
Literally a year, bro. A year.
Yeah. All right. That was it for like our Premier League update. But now let's get to the big news of today.
We still got some shit from City though.
No. Or the game? You want to talk about the game?
We can talk about the game.
All right, let's talk about the Man City game then. Blew out Newcastle, who have been on form recently. 5-0 at the Etihad after Liverpool dropped points. Yeah, we already said this, but that's Man City's title now.
No, but I mean, surely we can consider City back-to-back champs.
Yeah, quite frankly, they really have nothing else to lose. They have nothing else to lose, so why wouldn't they?
2-3 games left, they don't drop points.
Oh, and they play their best squads.
Let's see.
Even if they tie, that's a point extra, and if Liverpool win, that's still 1 point behind them.
Nobody really that they're playing that can convincingly take care of.
And it's not like they're playing in the final of the Champions League, so they don't have nothing to lose anymore.
Man City got Wolves away.
West Ham.
And West Ham, that is true.
Aston Villa.
And West Ham. West Ham can be tough.
West Ham will probably be their toughest one.
Their last game is Aston Villa.
The last game is Aston Villa.
2 away games and a home game. Honestly, it's a very difficult run. I feel like everything's going to come out set up to try to screw them up.
Those aren't easy games.
City has to drop points in 2 games for Liverpool to win.
Doesn't Villa play both Liverpool and City?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I think they might.
Yeah, they do. Aston Villa, Liverpool, and City. Damn.
They're gonna lose to Liverpool on purpose. Steven Gerrard.
Gerrard stopped Liverpool from winning the Prem.
Yeah, that'll be sick. All right, now let's get to the news.
With the Coutinho goal, that'd be sick.
Erling Haaland will be a Manchester City player next season, and he has completed his medical apparently.
Poor Alvarez.
I mean, we saw this coming.
Worst choice he could have made. Actually, why do you think that?
As a United fan, what dickhead?
I think
it's actually the best choice.
It was the best choice for him to make. He did go the easy route for his career. He's trying to stab pad.
Man City's missing piece in the puzzle, no?
Bro,
Pep's not Man City's. Pep's missing piece. Fucking Pep just needed that 9, man. And now he's gonna go back to his 4-3-3 and he's gonna fucking dominate. Man.
He does play the 4-3-3.
Bro, the amount of
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The amount of glory coming to Man City's way now. How many Premier Leagues do they have? Like
no idea.
5. They're about to get 6. I think if they win this year,
bro.
8.
If they have him for like all his career, they can get close to Man U's 13, bro.
Is it confirmed?
Yeah, the medical is done. Fabrizio confirmed everything. Here we go and everything.
I think now it's just a few with the club now.
The thing is, Haaland and his injuries recently.
Oh. But that's why they have Julian Alvarez. Julian.
You moron. Stupid ass. Of course he looked over.
No, but that's what they have Julian Alvarez for. In the back. Back up. Because he's a striker. He's not a winger.
I mean, man.
He could probably shift to a wing a little bit, but
He is shifty like that. He's a
Julian
smart
Alvarez
man. That's
is
like
gonna
another Jesus.
back up.
Gabriel Jesus was to leave though.
I think he will.
I think he will.
He's gonna go to Arsenal.
Fuck that, man.
Oh man.
Why don't you guys want him at Arsenal?
I don't like him.
I want an actual 9.
See, look,
Arsenal need a 9. Arsenal.
I
need a
don't
9.
like Gabriel
I
Jesus.
would like Gabriel Jesus if we get it like a natural number 9.
Patrick Schick.
It's good to have
Ivan Toney.
It's good to have 2 options.
Yeah, he's good with the 2.
Tammy.
It's good to
Two
have
up
2
top.
options.
Ivan Toney's a dickhead.
When I say options, it's good to have a natural 9, and if it's not working, you bring in a different type of striker to switch it up.
But I feel like it would be too much to have that.
Yeah.
Tony's probably the worst striker you can probably bring to.
Because
We would have to buy him now, or his contract ending.
Not only
I think
because
it's
of
a year.
not only
after the
because
season.
of how he plays, but he's a dickhead. Who? Ivan Toney. His attitude shit.
No, but
Shit on the red Arsenal.
yeah, it is shit. But he
Even
wants to go to Arsenal.
Even Tony has shitted on Arsenal in the first game.
No.
The first game of the season, he went on an interview and he fucking talked down on Arsenal. Hella bad.
No.
Like as a player, he would ruin that.
No, he wants to go to Arsenal. He's like,
I wouldn't take it.
Obviously, it's a money move, and he'll
He's
go to a team that's playing Champions League.
there's been interviews where he's like, they ask him, what do you think Arsenal is? And he's like, striker. And then he just smiles and shit. But nah, what he's been doing with fucking Brentford is stupid, bro.
Recently,
That's
Tony.
fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wants to go to Arsenal. So it's like another Zaha situation where he's pleading to fucking go to
He's
Arsenal.
gotten caught up in like 3 different Brentford scandals.
Yeah, bro. That is
Where he's
fucked.
like-
And he continues to play, but
And he won't be at Brentford next season. Watch.
no.
Trust.
But he still continues to ball though.
I'm pissed.
He continues to ball. He's a good holder.
I like
player.
the way he plays. I like his style of play.
Yeah.
I like his style of play. You guys don't watch Brentford enough. Trust me.
But is he
Trust.
ready for the UCL? I said if
No, he
Arsenal
could be
don't
benched.
make UCL, we get Ivan Toney.
We have
And
no
he-
striker,
I feel
bro.
like,
Yeah.
I feel like
Lacazette's done after the season.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he won't re-sign.
What if-
Nketiah is 1 striker, and that's it. We need to pick up 2 or 3 strikers.
And Kate is out of contract, though. That's 2 strikers gone.
Yeah, Nketiah's gonna renew. Trust me.
What if Everton get relegated?
man.
What
We're gonna have a lot of
what
debt,
about
to be
Calvert-Lewin?
honest.
I mean, Mikel Arteta is a fan of him, but I feel like with the recent injuries, he's been out for so long, dude. I don't see. It doesn't make any sense, honestly, to go for Calvert-Lewin. I think we need to give him an actual season.
I wouldn't want him anyway.
Go for Tammy Abraham. Fucking suck.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a money move.
Yeah.
Trust me. That's gonna be a big money.
75, 80 million.
Only 1 year at Roma.
60
Roma's gonna ask for a ridiculous.
Conference. If you win Conference League, do you go UCL?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works.
I don't think so though, because if not, Spurs would have not dropped out.
Probably go to the playoffs or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that would seem realistic.
Below the below teams. Though.
But with Erling Haaland, the amount of titles Man City are gonna fucking get. I mean, they still get a lot of titles, but they have no excuse for UCL.
They have no excuse to not win every competition they participate in.
As
They
long
have
as
to
he
win
stays
everything
fit.
they play.
As long as he stays fit.
They're gonna choke the champions.
Even right now, to this day, with the squad depth they had, they are expected to win everything they participate in.
But now they have their
Now
striker.
they have their 2 nines coming in.
fucking
Okay, so it's
9
like,
striker, man.
2 very different type of strikers too, who will benefit Pep and the style of play. And City, I don't think City will lose players except Jesus if he does manage or does
And
pass the
there
transfer
might be a
request.
potential swap deal with De Jong and Bernardo Silva.
Nah.
And to me, Erling Haaland is a more dominant player than Mbappe. I've said this since Haaland's been
Just a
fucking
goal
playing.
scorer. That's it.
That's why, bro. If I'm a manager, I want Haaland over Mbappe.
I mean,
any day.
with Dortmund. I mean,
I don't
Any day.
know how you could say that.
Yeah.
It's a
Mbappe is
tough-
a better footballer, but Haaland is gonna give me titles.
I feel
Give
like
me
you just need to
championships,
put-
bro.
I feel like that debate's more. It's gonna be more relevant once Haaland goes to Man City.
Yeah.
with a good.
All right.
team.
And
So
if Mbappe goes to
debate.
Madrid or some shit.
Debate. Who would you rather have on your team, Haaland or Mbappe?
I already said it. Haaland.
Versatile, more better,
Haaland.
player. More complete player, quite frankly. In my
Haaland.
opinion.
The game's about scoring goals. Yes, Mbappe scores a lot of goals, but Haaland will score every
I
chance he
agree.
gets.
I agree. Haaland,
will also
the game is about scoring goals, and one thing about Mbappe that I don't like
Selfish too.
is his selfishness.
Oh,
You see that a lot with PSG.
it's
His
not
stat
Haaland
pads
is
like
selfish
crazy,
either,
man.
though. I'd say Haaland is a great.
Haaland gets the ball and he gives it, though. And if you look
Good
at
link-ups.
Haaland's movement, like
Best
no
movement.
other striker, like no other striker, and he finishes everything. There's times where he could go left, right, and he knows the goalie's gonna open up his legs and he puts it right down the middle.
He's sick off the ball.
Smart.
Bro, he's 6'4" and he's fast.
and,
Get Giroud.
and shifty.
Bro, he's fucking
Fast.
fast.
Fucking lunges, bro.
He's-
Fucking leaps.
Heading ability, obviously, because he's fucking 6'4". His strength, fucking threw Ruben Diaz last year like a baby.
Mbappe can do flips.
Shooting ability,
Simple as that.
take players on, even though he has like 2-star skill moves.
Mbappe.
Link up play.
Mbappe elastico, and then cut in, and then shoot first post.
Rashford's clear though. No?
Yeah, I was about to say that. What happened to Rashford?
I don't know what the fuck happened. Speaking of, he probably might leave.
So who would you rather have, Mbappe or Haaland?
Just because I don't like Mbappe and Haaland.
Anyways, Hubert.
Haaland all day.
Yeah, easy, man.
Erling Braut
I
Haaland.
fucking love him, bro.
Yeah, but Jose, no?
That guy, come here. You know ball. Oh, yeah.
Tech guy, Mbappe or Haaland?
Just is he going to Madrid? Literally.
What if? Wait. Let's bring up that transfer too then.
I told you 30 minutes was going to be short.
No, but since we brought up Mbappe, let's talk about that.
Wait, is this all we're gonna talk about?
Yeah, this ended. This is gonna end it.
So I said.
Yeah, we can
It's gonna end it. If Mbappe doesn't go to Madrid, does that
I
fuck
hope
up his
he
career?
doesn't, bro.
Because that's
No.
apparently it's gonna be a 2-year extension. That's an extra 2 years of his career. What's he? 23? He'd be 25 years old.
He's 23 now. What the fuck? I thought he was like 21.
Nah, he's like 22.
He's 23.
I swear he's 21, bro.
20. I'm pretty
21,
sure he's
22. I'm
23.
pretty sure he's not 23 yet.
He is 23.
Damn, 23.
Time
bro.
flies, bro. He's
How old
leaving
is he?
playing.
How old is Haaland in
He
21?
turns
Haaland's
22.
21.
21.
It's literally Mike. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
You're playing.
Damn, Haaland.
Hey, I scored in the final yesterday.
Hey, Steve missed the PK.
But yeah, how that decision is gonna be key, bro. He can't stay at PSG.
It's because why not? What if say Spurs don't make Champions League, then boom, Conte leaves, goes to PSG, and then now he has a better manager with him. Do you think Conte can win the Champions League with PSG?
I think it would be
yeah.
Zidane more over
Yeah.
Conte.
Tuchel?
I think I would have
Is Zidane actually gonna take the job though?
I mean, Poch,
think so.
I don't think he wants to
we've
go
been
to-
mentioning Zidane for the longest with transfer rumors to back to Madrid, back to United, not back to United, but to United, to PSG, and he's nowhere to be seen. No rumors, nothing about
I don't think
Zidane.
he wants to do club football. I think he
Went for the
I think
national.
he wants that
Frank-
The national.
And when they get knocked out of the group stages in the South
for sure.
December,
World Cup curse happens, and then Deschamps retires, and then that's when Zidane
Deschamps.
comes in.
And the thing is, people might think, oh, Conte doesn't suit PSG. Right now, recently with Poch has been playing a 3-man defense, and that's exactly what Conte plays. And Conte has the defenders that he needs. I mean, Marquinhos play a ball-playing center back.
Yep.
Kimpembe is solid
Warrior.
enough. Kimpembe, he has a left-footed center back, Kimpembe, who
Hakimi right wing back.
he has his wing back. And Nuno Mendes, why wouldn't he?
Hakimi
He has a deep lying CDM, Paredes who can play a ball, Jorginho who can not a Jorginho, Verratti who can go up and down. Why not?
Verratti will run you that entire 90 minutes that he gets.
But as a Madrid fan, obviously I want him to go to fucking Madrid. But if he stays at PSG, it won't hurt me personally. We still got Vinny. We're gonna get Tchouameni. I hope so.
I'm not gonna get him, bro.
Rodrigo, look at Rodrigo.
You never know, man.
But we just need to get back up and
Rodrigo's an impact sub at best.
For Tchouameni.
I heard they're favorites right now.
I think
Liverpool's been stepping
I'd rather
up.
go for Bellingham than Tchouameni.
Yeah, but Dortmund is not going to lose Bellingham and Haaland in the same season.
Hell no way.
dude, that'd be a
They're gonna have to
disaster
wait. That would be
class.
disaster. And speaking about Dortmund, they got a good
Adeyemi.
Adeyemi got a good substitute for Haaland.
Not as good, but it's good substitute.
You never know
Was
what
a
he could
good
do.
replacement because he's German
And he's young.
Yeah, he's a young
And
German
he's young.
player. I think it was a W.
Yeah. It doesn't compare though. He's tiny. All right.
I start skill.
That was it for today, guys. Seb, you know what to do.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go follow our Instagram, our TikTok, our YouTube. Go ahead and click the like button, hit the bell.
Kick.
All that shit. Go
Comment,
ahead and
subscribe,
share with
give
your
us your
friends and
predictions
family, all that shit, bro.
for the London Derby, and share with your
Give
friends.
us more topics for the future videos.
Comment what we should talk
Comment down
about.
below, do all that shit. Thank
Stay
you guys
tuned for our reaction
watching.
video on TikTok.
Yep, thank you guys for watching and peace out.